our best to be a great guide.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best video games with Crossplay.
Use updated visualization technology to discover secrets.
For this list, we're looking at the best games that have crossplay across multiple platforms in 2021. They don't have to be available on every single platform, but they need to have good crossplay functionality. Let us know in the comments which you think is the most fun to play with all your friends. Number 10. Final Fantasy XIV. Though it had a rough launch, for years now, Final Fantasy XIV has been one of the absolute best MMOs out there. And in 2021, it's still gaining players month after month. A big part of its success is its regular, very high-quality content updates. Not to mention the fact that for the first 40 levels, it's totally free. A lot of people are happy to sink some cash into this title when they've been playing for a while. But it's also got crossplay on PlayStation consoles, PC, and even on Mac OS, if for some reason you're using a Mac to game. There have long been rumors that it will be coming to Xbox, but it's great even just on PS and PC. Number 9. SMITE.
While this blessing is active, Achilles will heal himself upon successfully damaging enemies with abilities.
This free-to-play MOBA gives you a large roster of gods and monsters to play as in what might truly be the greatest crossover in history. You'll be able to play as many of the Greek pantheon's famous figures, from Zeus to Aphrodite to Achilles himself, but it's certainly not limited to Greece. There's Maya, Celtic, Hindu, and of course Norse gods, to name just a few of the many cultures SMITE draws from. It even has Cthulhu! It's been a very popular MOBA since its launch in 2014 and is a great option for new players who are curious about getting into MOBAs. Best of all, it's available on all major platforms: PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch.
Thanks for watching the SMITE God reveal for Achilles, hero of the Trojan War.
Number 8. Dead by Daylight. Since its release, Dead by Daylight has steadily grown in popularity as it adds more killers from the best movies and TV shows in horror, featuring everything from Halloween's Michael Myers to Scream's Ghostface, and in 2021, Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. Protagonists from those franchises appear as well, and of course, new maps are constantly being added. Dead by Daylight has continually kept things fresh and scary regardless of whether you're a survivor or the killer. It has crossplay on basically every single platform too, not just the major consoles, but it's also on all mobile systems and even Stadia. The only thing it isn't on is Mac. Number 7. Brawlhalla. If you've already got Smash, you might not be all that interested in Brawlhalla, but this arena fighting game has a lot of things working in its favor. For a start, it's a very well-made game, and it's also free for anybody to jump into. And unlike every single Smash game, it's also available on multiple platforms with crossplay enabled, meaning you're not left out in the cold if you don't have a Nintendo system, especially when a Switch can still be pretty expensive secondhand. It is on Switch, of course, but also PC, Mac, mobile devices, Xbox, and PlayStation. Number 6. Star Wars Squadrons. There's a long history of making Star Wars dogfighting games, starting in the early 1990s with games like Star Wars Attack on the Death Star and Star Wars X-Wing. Squadrons is the latest game in this tradition, and it is the complex zero-gravity flight simulator everybody wanted it to be. It's extremely fun to replay the franchise's iconic space battles flying through the galaxy, X-Wings and TIE Fighters, as it always is. But Squadrons also supports crossplay that lets PlayStation, Xbox, and PC players battle across the stars together. It's also included in EA Play, which is separate on PC and PlayStation, but is part of Game Pass on Xbox. Number 5. Genshin Impact. This ARPG came out of nowhere in 2020. Not only is it free to play with microtransactions a lot less invasive than many other freemium titles, but it has an incredible story, beautiful, stylized graphics, and a lot of gameplay variety with its many characters. It's being updated with new areas and story content, and these updates aren't set to slow down anytime soon. Genshin Impact is very nearly a flawless game, but it has one drawback. It's not available on Xbox, and probably won't ever be. That's unfortunate, but Xbox does have a smaller audience than PlayStation and PC, and it is also on mobile devices and coming soon to Switch, all with crossplay enabled, of course. Number 4. No Man's Sky. Perhaps the greatest comeback story in gaming history, No Man's Sky is today an endless expanse of rich, dense worlds with lots of resources to mine, structures to build, fast travel, and a way to matchmake properly and play with friends. Something you couldn't do easily at launch. That's why it's so good that No Man's Sky now also has crossplay, starting in summer 2020, which means you can explore outer space and chart new worlds with friends on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Even if you're still on the fence about going back to No Man's Sky, there's never been a better time to return. And now all your friends can join you. Number 3. Rocket League. A game where you play soccer in cars sounds absolutely bizarre on paper, but as everybody knows, Rocket League is one of the most popular multiplayer games out there, and has been for years. It's great because while anybody can play Rocket League, it's got a high skill ceiling that means grinding away the hours really pays off. Better yet, it went totally free to play in 2020 and is available on all consoles and PC. Its crossplay can be a little odd since you'll need to be playing it through Steam or the Epic Game Store to get crossplay between console and PC, but on the consoles, it's a totally seamless experience. Number 2. Among Us. It took the world by storm in 2020 thanks in part to it being free on mobile and having a very low cost on Steam. It's also got a very compelling gameplay loop and is incredibly accessible. Anybody can pick up Among Us and have fun, but it's undeniable that it's a game significantly more fun if you play with friends, and Among Us has crossplay between mobile, PC, and Nintendo Switch. It was announced in 2021 that before the end of the year, it's going to be coming to PlayStation and Xboxes, also likely featuring crossplay. There will be more imposters than ever before. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Fortnite. It's free to play and available on any device you would want. Sea of Thieves. It's only available on PC and Xbox, but there are still plenty of players on the high seas. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. One of the best FPS franchises of all time, brings Xbox and PC together.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Minecraft. Another game that's widely popular and available on every device is Minecraft. In fact, Minecraft might be the most widely available video game in history, and you can play a free trial of it on many systems. You can even play Minecraft on 3DS, Amazon's Fire OS, and on Windows Phone. That is, if you've still got a Windows Phone that works. There are some caveats with its crossplay. You need to have the same edition as your friends to play with them, which is likely the Bedrock edition to play across current consoles and PC. Otherwise, Minecraft is not only outstanding, but possibly gaming's most accessible title.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.